When it came to ratings and streaming networks, Netflix had a pretty big win last year. Wednesday was a huge show for them. Huge show. And then you had the other one, Dahmer. That show was a massive hit for them as well. And that's comparing it to stuff like Rings of Power and House of the Dragon. I mean, those shows did, I believe, better than either of them. And I like House of the Dragon. It's not a knock on House of the Dragon. I'm just saying they were huge shows. It took them a minute, but they finally announced Wednesday's coming back for season 2. I don't know when you're going to see that, but it is coming back. I do believe there was a little bit of a problem with Amazon. Amazon owns the rights to the Addams Family because, well, they bought MGM. And because of that, they got the whole catalog, giving them the rights to the Addams Family. I think there might have been something there because usually they will announce stuff real quick. But whatever happened, it got resolved. So it's coming back. It will be on Netflix. And I'm sure that they're going to get huge ratings off of season 2. But of course, every time you have a series like this that does well, and from what I understand, like this series doesn't shove anything in your face. I watched 2 episodes of it. This really isn't my cup of tea. This isn't a show for me. But a lot of people love it. I get it. And there's no problem with this show existing. But from what I understand, it wasn't overly woke. I don't know if that's true or not. Like I said, I have not seen the entire series. From what I saw, I didn't see any of that. But I haven't heard anybody run around saying that the show is super woke either. But of course, when that happens, when you have a huge show that isn't woke, what's going to happen? The parasites will come in and they're going to start pushing for woke. So several times over the show's airing, when it first came out, you had like an example here, the Mary Sue, Tim Burton's racist comments loom over otherwise great casting for Netflix's Wednesday. Several articles blasting Tim Burton, saying that he's a man of hate and stuff like that because he doesn't cast certain kinds of people in everything. And then today I saw this. It's from CBR.com because of course, you think you're coming here for comic book resources? No. You're coming here to learn about how Wednesday needs to hire more people of color for the writer's room. So this reporter, in quotations, because, you know, this is probably somebody that hasn't even finished high school yet that works for CBR. I refuse to call the people that work for them journalists or reporters or anything because they're not. They're activists. This person must have gotten the names of everybody in the writer's room for Netflix's Wednesday and did DNA testing on them to see if they were qualified to write characters of color. Seriously, it's weird. This whole entire article is about how they need more POC in the writer's room. How do you know who's all in the writer's room? And how do you know how they identify? Second off, it doesn't even matter who's in the writer's room. You can't see anybody in there. What you do see is what they put on the screen. And for the most part, everyone seems to be pretty damn happy with what the product was put out. The main character is a woman of color. It's crazy. But it's not enough. We need more everywhere. Who's the guy that gets donuts for Tim? What does he look like? Check his DNA heritage. Are you going to have to submit your DNA now or something to Hollywood to work there? It's so wild. This article is such a shit crying in your pillow fucking project. One of the main characters of the show right here. Should have been written by POC. saying, oh, it's depiction of stereotypes as black women as troublemakers because she was a bully who changed. They're still mad because this character was apparently a bully for a minute. And then she changes into a better person, from what I understand. But, where's depiction of stereotypes? Racist. Positioning her as one of the show's antagonists. This is that guy from the Eternals, who I forget his name. He came out and said, "Oh, they won't let any of POC play villains." Well, if they do, look what happens. You got CBR.com up their ass, DNA testing everybody that works on the damn shows. And then you bring this in because, you know, you have a Latino family. You need to have a writer there to check everyone's work, I guess. Like, they're saying this show is basically racist, which is ridiculous. These people are insane. And I still don't get it. How the hell does CBR.com make money? The only one going to the damn website is me. So I can make videos on this trash. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What are your thoughts on this? Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.